Hey, what's going on, everyone? You know what time it is? It's another edition of Duel School. This episode, I'm going to go over some cards that struck my interest from the set Starstrike Blast. Let's go ahead and get started. At the risk of sounding really old, when I was a child in middle school, I would wake up extremely early every morning just to catch Samurai Pizza Cats on television. It's a cartoon I enjoy even to the present day, so it should come to no surprise why I'm especially hyped about the new Karakuri monsters. I don't know if I pronounced that right or not, but I don't know if it's because they're all machines or because they're kind of feudal, samurai, ninja-ish, or maybe most likely it's a combination of the two. But for whatever reason, I look at these and remember my days of youth watching Samurai Pizza Cats early in the morning. So let's go over some of the Karakuri monsters. Most of them must attack if possible, and when they are selected as attack targets, they are changed to defense mode. This gives the Karakuri like an odd playstyle of being either strong during your turn and weak during the opponent's turn, or vice versa. First up is Inashichi, the Karakuri merchant. I'm gonna have some trouble pronouncing these in this video. Anyway, as you can see, it's a machine, level 2, earth monster with 500 attack and 1500 defense. It shares the effect text of must attacking if possible, and when it's picked as an attack target, it is changed to defense mode. Its additional effect is, when this card is normal summoned, you can add one Karakuri card or mechanical spider from your deck to your hand. Now keep in mind that it gets any Karakuri card, so I think that's the power of this card, is that it can search for a monster, spell, or trap, whatever it has Karakuri in its name. The effect seems pretty good for setting up your combos or getting the cards that you need for whatever play you'd like to make, and in most cases it won't cost you any damage since it's changed to defense when it's attacked, so it's weak attack wise, but it won't really cost you any damage. Next up, Nishibashi, Karakuri Staff Officer. This guy is a tuner, actually. He's level 3. He must attack, and if he is attacked, he goes to defense position. When this monster is normal summoned or special summoned, you can change the battle position of a monster on the field. Seems like a pretty nice battle trick. Next, out of the shadows is Suzanku, Karakuri Ninja. Like always, he must attack and is changed to defense when he is attacked. His effect is, when he's flipped face up, select and send one face up monster on the field to the graveyard. Also, this card can attack directly during the turn it is flipped face up. Now, I think this card is going to be really powerful because it's when he's flipped face up. It doesn't matter if he's flipped summoned or if he's attacked and then flipped because of his damage calculation or whatever. So, and it sends it to the graveyard instead of destroying it. So, I mean, it's ways around Stardust Dragon and things like that. So, I think this card is going to be like maybe a 2 or 3 of in any Karakuri deck. Nisamu, Karakuri Soldier, is marching up next. He must attack, and he's changed to defense position when he is attacked. Its second effect is, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Karakuri monster or mechanical spider from your deck in face-up attack mode. This is the giant rat of the deck, down to the 1400 attack that we've come to expect from most battle searchers. The Ronin, Musani Chiha, Karakuri Warrior, is next. Like always, it must attack, and he's changed to defense position when he is attacked. Its second effect is, each time a Karakuri monster or monsters or mechanical spider / spiders on the field is destroyed, this card gains 400 attack. Now, I know this is supposed to be the level 4 beat stick of the deck, and it fills its role just fine with its 1800 attack, but it just seems to, for it to get its second effect off, you'll have to kamikaze it, another Karakuri monster, before you attack with him to push him to 22, or, one of your other guys gets like Sakuratsu Armored or something like that. But, I mean, that's what you're going to have to do to push him to get his effect to go off, and sadly, his effect is dead during the opponent's turn, as when he is attacked, he switches himself to defense mode, so I don't know. Buri, Karakuri Shogun, rounds out the monsters as their Synchro monster. He requires one tuner plus one or more machine-type non-tuner monsters, and he's level 7. Its effect is, when this card is Synchro summoned, you can select and special summon one Karakuri monster or mechanical spider from your deck. Once per turn, you can change the battle position of one monster on the field. This guy's 2600 attack isn't so bad the turn you play him, since you can immediately change the battle position of a monster on the field to assist him in running it over. You also get a little swarm aspect with him by summoning another monster. I really like that he needs machines instead of specifically Karakuri monsters, because that makes it a little easier to summon him. However, you won't see him out of his own deck too often, since he summons only Karakuri monsters or Mechanical Spider, so I think that was nicely done by the design team. Now for the spell and traps. Timed Karakuri Bomb is a trap that reads, activate only when a face-up defense position Karakuri monster or Mechanical Spider you control is selected as an attack target. Destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls? Wow, they get a Mirror Force. Or, in some cases, something even better than a Mirror Force, seeing as it destroys all face-up monsters the opponent controls, not just their face-up attack position monsters. Mirror Force, eat your heart out. Oh yeah. Didn't Jutsu Break do something like this? And that didn't really push normal monsters to a better tier, huh? And they have to attack a monster, not directly. I guess so, but Time Karakuri Bomb is still pretty cool. Another trap is Karakuri Residence. It reads, activate only when a face-up Karakuri monster on the field or Mechanical Spider you control changes its battle position. Select and destroy one card on the field. This is a pretty nice defensive option for the deck, as you can destroy the attacking monster as your Karakuri monster switches to defense mode. Or you could target a spell or trap on the field when you're attacked, or even if your monster actually survives an attack, switch it to attack position during your turn and destroy any card on the field, so it seems pretty versatile. Karakuri Disassembling Manual is a continuous spell card, and if you didn't think that these Mechanical Samurai weren't copying the 6 Samurai enough, this card will change your mind. It reads, each time a Karakuri monster or a Mechanical Spider changes its battle position, place one Karakuri counter on this card, maximum of 2. You can send this card from the field to the graveyard to draw one card for each Karakuri counter on this card. Needless to say, I like this card. It's a little slower than 6 Samurai United, so maybe it won't be a 3 of in the deck, but it's draw power, and who's really going to say no to that? Those are basically most of the cards that interest me from Starstrike Blast as far as the Karakuri deck is concerned. You can be sure I'll be testing this deck for sure, maybe splashing Machine and Gear Frame and Machine of Fortress along with them, I don't know, maybe gadgets, not sure, but I will definitely be playing these feudal machines. And please leave any feedback about the new Karakuri monsters, which ones you like, which ones you dislike, and why. Next episode, I'll go over some more cards from Starstrike Blast that caught my eye, and if there's even a card that from the set that caught your attention, you can PM it to me or write it as a comment to this video, and I'll try my best to touch on them and talk about them as well. If I have the time, I think I'll even go into some frustration as to why they can't make a good Gaia card. He always gets screwed, but anyway, if not, maybe I'll add as a short video on my Facebook account. The one that if you're not a part of, you're gonna head over there and add me as a friend right now. Yeah, that one. Anyway, so until next time, YouTube, this has been Duel School with Fitzroy. I'm Fitzroy, and you guys just got schooled.